Lorenzo De Francesco. Thank you for spending time and watching my channel. And this channel is dedicated to sculptures and spirituality. I am a sculptor that wants to give visual physicality to something that is not physical, the formless. So all my work is form appearing from formless, or giving form to the formless. I want to thank you, the Italian Cultural Center, for being hosting my one solo exhibitions in January 2021, and with my 14 pieces and plus different studies that I am exposing it now. This is my second exhibitions at the Italian Cultural Center. I want to thank their generosity and them making this available. And thank you for Angela Clark for having hosted and curated this show. And my son Michael De Francesco that is filming and is helping me to expand this message and this artwork. Thank you, Michael. We will introduce this particular piece, which it is called From Nothing to Nothingness. And it's made of granite. It's just over 9 feet. It's made of green granite and gray granite. Done in 2019. The title is Nothing to Nothingness. And why is that helpful to know? And why is it helpful to talk about it? And why is it helpful to suggest that there is something in there? The physical object, when we look at the physical object, we realize that it starts from very little and it expands and gets to almost nothing, almost to disappearing into the vastness of space. When in our lives, when we are so preoccupied and so involved and immersed into the daily life, we forget that this life is not just what we do, what we think, and what we want to become, and what we have become, what we gain and what we lost, but is basically the wisdom is that stop and think, or stop thinking and remain being as a being. Leave the human side aside and remain as a being. In that presence of being, it's easier to understand our own purpose. Nothing is because in essence we are nothing. We are nothing because we are not a thing, but we are a spiritual essence. And from this spiritual nothingness, we will live eternally. So it is from recognize that we are really not a thing, but we are spirit, and we will end up on expanding this awareness of being no thing. So from nothing to nothingness. This nothingness is not nothing because it's not an object. There is an object, but this object is pointing to this emptiness, which is full of essence. This emptiness is vast and eternal. If we can grasp, and that's a suggestion, if I can grasp that really who I am is not what appears to be, the form and the thinking and the world, but I am that which sees that which knows that. I become aware of being, and that awareness of being allowed us to have a space, an independence from the physicality, the so-called physicality. And we enter the true reality, which is everlasting reality. Because all that which appears will also disappear. So it cannot be known. It's not really, it is worth living because this is what we've been given, but it's not the essence of who we are. So this is only suggestions. Is in nothing the me dies. In nothing the false identity dies, and we become aware of being the true reality. Thank you so much for spending your time and watching my videos.